What's the most expensive thing you purchase that you happy you bought? Most expensive thing that you purchase but you are really happy to bought. Let me tell you one thing. One of the most expensive thing, like I don't really have that many expensive thing probably. Okay, most of the things that I have kind of like something really very local, and I use local. Okay, yeah, and I didn't really have any kind of like something really very expensive thing. There is only one expensive thing that I use is iPhone. Okay, it's a second hand by iPhone, by the way. Okay, at the beginning, like basically it's kind of like a something really the one of the most expensive thing that I bought. After that I regret, but also I am really happy too. Okay, and why is that ki I think that ki probably I never really been use iPhone. Okay, and iPhone is a kind of like a something really very different phone than other. Like basically in Android you have various kind of like a something really the option to choose from, like from 10,000 to lakh. But iPhone, if you wanted to experience the iPhone and the like, basically iPhone is a kind of like something really like one of the best phone. So I you have to buy iPhone. Okay, yeah, and iPhone you can get like basically iPhone is a kind of like a something very different. Okay, he has its own OS and he has its own phone. Yeah, so it's like that. Ki I always have curiosity about this iPhone. Okay, and as also standard too. Yeah, because of that, ki I bought this phone when I have a job. Okay, in 2017. Okay, I bought this phone, and probably it's this thing that ki when you buy the phone, especially iPhone, it's not for yourself. Yeah, probably it's yourself. Okay, but it's like that ki you have to tell to others that ki you are not the kind of like a something person. No, you are kind of like above the normal person because you are holding iPhone. Okay, yeah, it is exist in the real life. Okay, like how much memes that you create and how much it is. Yeah, like basically is this thing right now. I'm not using iPhone, by the way. Okay, like basically I bought this iPhone and after 2 year it worked fine, then battery issues and then it gone. Okay, then it gone means like the battery is kind of like a full up like a balloon, whatever. But that is not a case. Is that I'm gonna tell you my experience. uh I went to, I don't know, some sort of wedding maybe. Okay, yeah, couple of friends was there. Okay, some of the friends from the high school. All right, so we met those people like after very very long period of time. So I say hi, hello, kasa hai, vagare vagare, everything's good, great. Okay, then suddenly there is a guy, one of my friend, who actually like pull out his phone. Like he got a call, he just like take the call, and when he take the call he has this phone. Like basically he was using this iPhone 14 13 Pro, I'm not really sure, but it's a pro model because this had a 3 camera. And this is the first time I seen the iPhone like very up to close. Like up to close means like that, like a very close. Yeah, like basically I, and then he pick the call, he just call and says, dude, it's the iPhone. Yeah, and basically is this thing, I'm get impressed by this iPhone. Okay, it's not about the phone, but somehow it just felt like that ki ha, these guys did something really good. And he did something really good. Like he came from Saudi, and he did some sort of job, and he earned a lot of monies too. So obviously he has to use iPhone, and somehow this iPhone is actually increase the whatever the word that you wanted to say, standard. Okay, yeah, and it is true, by the way, it work. Okay, the person who is actually using it, he didn't really feel that way. Like at the beginning he feel, but then after that it's kind of like something really very common thing. But from the other point of perspective, like like me, like I haven't really used, like I haven't really seen the iPhone that much close, or like I haven't really seen the iPhone. Okay. And when I first time I seen this thing, I feel like that it's the person who is actually using this gadget. He's kind of like a something really wealthy, and yeah, it is. It is what it is. So yeah. So the question is that, okay, what is the most expensive thing that you bought and you are happy with it? Well, for me, iPhone is a kind of like a something really that iPhone 6s, by the way. Okay, iPhone 6s is a kind of like a something really most expensive thing that I bought, which is I regret and I was also happy too. Okay, because of that, he right now I could understand the value of the phone. Okay, it's kind of like a something really normal than other phones. Sometimes it's even more worse. Like basically, in the Android phone, you could do kind of like a something really so many things that iPhone couldn't do. Yeah, and the flexibility that you get in the Android is kind of like a far ahead than iOS. Okay, but I don't want to go through technical stuff. Is that it's kind of like what I'm trying to tell you is that I experience the iPhone. I understand that iPhone gives you little bit of standard level, okay, but besides that, it's just a phone and nothing really at all, and it's a very expensive phone. Yeah, I understand the assets and liability. Is that when I am using the iPhone, I think that it's a kind of like a something really asset, but no, it's a liability. I realized that after this phone died, and how I realized that it's kind of like a something like that. Okay, I bought this second-hand iPhone 6s, which is cost me 24,000 rupees in 2017, which is okay, which is kind of like a something like okay, but the people are spending lakh on iPhone, okay, which is like a really lot. Okay, if you are the person who is actually kind of like earning some sort of money from that phone, that is okay. Like you are content creator or you shoot some sort of videos and photos, then okay, yeah, that phone deserves your thing. But if you are kind of like a some really like a you have payment of almost like a 30,000, or then you are buying iPhone, it's not really worth it for you. Yeah, like I'm not gonna say that you are not worth it. It's a kind of like the phone is not worth it for you because sorry, like basically it's I don't know what I'm trying to tell you is that thing ki, at least use first second hand iPhone. Okay, instead of spending lakh rupees on phone, buy second hand iPhone. Okay, use that phone first, understand the value of the phone and understand, get whatever the standard that you get from this iPhone. Then after that you realize the what are you losing it, and then you decided that is that phone is your asset or liability. Understand that, and then yeah, and then you choose should you buy brand new iPhone or not. Okay, for me I understand that this iPhone fever is a kind of like a just couple of minutes of spark, and then after that it just nothing, kuch bhi nahi hai. All right, so I understand that if I'm not earning some sort of money from that phone, then probably that phone is a kind of like a liability. Okay, even if I kind of like a something really have 1 lakh rupee salary and I could afford that, but still this phone is a liability. Okay, because let me tell you one thing. Okay, where was I? So even if you are kind of like earning 1 lakh rupee salary, but still this phone is not really worth it. Okay, it's not, it's just a liability, that's it. At least you wanted to show off now, just buy second hand iPhone, it would be really good. Okay, but still most of people didn't really want to bought iPhone second hand. Why? Because it's against their integrity. Okay, because like you are buying iPhone, okay, for the standard, so that how much money you have, so why should you supposed to buy second hand iPhone? Okay, I don't know, it's like that I don't know, मेरे कहने से क्या होगा, nothing will happen. But still I experience iPhone, and for me it's a kind of like a something very regret that I bought. But after all those years I realized that I, I am literally kind of like happy that I bought this phone. Okay, yeah. Next question.